Y'all are not going to believe what happened. So I'm going to tell my part of the story, and then I'm going to hand the camera to my sister so she can tell her part of the story. Then I'm going to take the camera back to finish off the video. So the other day, we were in Baltimore, and we were driving, and we turned the corner, and then all of a sudden, we started smelling fingernail polish. So we're thinking, we're trying to figure out what the heck is going on, why Baltimore is smelling like fingernail polish, why we just started smelling it all of a sudden when we turned this particular corner. So we're smelling it for a while, and my sister happens to look back, and she looked at Neighborhood Insurance Baby, and he does this thing sometimes when she looks back at him where he'll put his hands up over his face, and she noticed that he had fingernail polish all over his hands. So when we got back up, we were headed home. So when we got back up here, we realized that I had to stop in the store to get some fingernail polish remover, because I wasn't sure if I had any in the house, and I didn't want to have to go home and leave back out. So I'm like, I'll just stop in the dollar store, get a bottle of it, and call it a day. So I stopped the car, and I couldn't remember if I left the keys or not, because I've gotten in the habit of like, if I'm just running in the store, I'll leave the keys in case she needs to roll down the windows or roll up the windows, because we had an incident where the bees was getting in. So she needed to roll up the windows, and then we had an incident where I had the keys with me in the store, and she needed to open the door, and the alarm went off. So if I'm just going in the store, I've started leaving the keys. But if I'm doing a delivery, I have to take my keys with me in case there's a dog. And by the way, I have developed dog PTSD ever since that chasing incident. Every time I go to deliver and I see a beware of dog sign, which there was not at that house that I got chased at, but if I see a beware of dog sign, or I approach the house and I hear the dog start barking, like, I instantly, get anxious. But so as I pull up to the dollar store, I park the car, I get out of the car, and I hear a guy in the car parked next to me. So he was in the passenger side, and I was in the driver's side. So our doors were like, my door was facing his door. And as I got out the car, I hear him say, "Hey, yo, what's up?" So I keep walking, because initially my initial reaction was like, is he talking to me? But I'm like, I know he not talking to me. Hey, yo, what's up? So I just kept on walking, right? So then my sister had an encounter with the same guy. So I'm going to pass her the phone so she can tell you what happened.
Hey y'all, this is Neighborhood Insurance Sissy. So as Neighborhood Insurance Lady was going to the Dollar General, this guy calls out to me in the car, and I'm in the passenger seat and I'm just chilling, but all of a sudden he calls out to me, and I look at him, and he starts motioning towards Neighborhood Insurance Lady, and he's just like, and then he's saying something, and I don't know what he's saying, so I'm just saying, what? I can't hear you, because the windows are rolled up, so obviously I couldn't hear this guy. And then he does a little this, and he starts getting out of his car, and then I thought he was just going to go to the passenger side window, because that's the normal thing. I thought he was just going to do that, but no, he comes over to the driver's side door and opens it, and I didn't even know he was about to do that, so I didn't even think, hey, I should probably lock the door. Oh yeah, the car was also off, and so I just didn't have enough time because he was parked so close, and he just, no hesitation, just opens the door, and I didn't know what to do, so I immediately just started going, no, wait, and then he just opens it, and he looks at me, and then he's just like, I'm so sorry, I just wanted to tell you that I think your sister's really attractive and she's really fine.
Well, he said mom.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He thought that Neighborhood Insurance Lady was my mom, and so he said, I just wanted to let you know that I just wanted to tell you that I think your mom's really attractive and fine. And I was just like, okay, thank you. And then he looks at neighborhood insurance baby and he's like, cute baby. And then he just shuts the door and goes back into his car. And then it's crazy because when neighborhood insurance lady came back and walked past his window,
I was going to tell that part.
Oh, okay, you go ahead.
Yeah. So when I came back to the car, he was still parked right there next to me. He didn't say a word. Like, the normal thing to do was to, if you wanted to give me a compliment, don't get out the car, traumatize the children, and just open up the car door. He could have just waited till I came back to the car and said, oh, I think you're attractive or whatever, right? But when I came back to the car, he was still parked there. He said absolutely nothing. But check this. So as I was leaving out the door on this Dollar Tree, not Dollar General, Dollar Tree.
I see.
So, because we're in the same parking lot, but we're in the same shopping center, but I'm going to the market and not Dollar Tree this time. So, when I come back to the car, he's parked right next to me. Didn't say a word, but there was a lady in the Dollar Tree with me. She left out of the store before I did, and she was, huh? Oh yeah, that does look like grandma's car, but that's not mama's car, baby. So we were going, so she came out of the store before I did, and she went to his car. So I think she was the driver of the car, because remember, he was on a passenger seat. So I'm thinking it may have been his girlfriend or whatever, and he didn't want to get caught, low-key shooting his shot or whatever. But that was the weirdest thing. So now, like, I'm about to go in here now in the market to pick up a few things, and I'm gonna let neighborhood insurance sissy know, if you encounter any weirdness, remember there's the mace on the keychain.
And it was my idea for you to get that too.
That's right, crazy. People are crazy. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you, I just wanted to tell you, people are weird. Like, who just tries somebody's car door and opens it? Like she said, he could have easily walked over to her side and said whatever it is that he needed to say. So I just wanted to give y'all that update, because I hope y'all not out there trying people's car doors and stuff like that. So this is, as always, is Neighborhood Insurance Lady. And I'm wishing you love, laughter, life insurance, pieces of the puzzle, and no weird people opening your car door. Bye.